Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Puerto Rico Men's Open, presented by Samsung TV Plus. We are now ready to start our 7 p.m. matches. Players, please flag for the break. Juan Rosa Mendez, please proceed to table 6.
Give it to me.
Welcome to the 2024 Puerto Rico Men's Open, presented by Samsung TV Plus. Our final match for today is between Robbie CAPITO from Hong Kong and Joshua FILLER from Germany. The game is 10 ball, best out of 3 sets, races to 4, winner break. In the booth for this match is Chris Reinhold and myself, Tim de Ruyter, to call the shots. Welcome, Chris.
Hey Tim, how's it going, my friend?
Very good, very good. Looking forward to this matchup. What do you predict here in this match?
I see that I'm not sure if Robbie and Josh have played since the big matchroom tournament that Robbie won, but I remember that Filler missed a ball Hill and was pretty mad about that. So I think Filler is going to come out and try to prove a point just because of the way his mind works. But let's see what happens. I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, this is a loser qualification match to qualify for the last 16. Feller beat Carlo Biado in the first round, then Vitaly Patsura, but lost to Dennis Grabe in the winner's qualification. So that's how he met Robbie CAPITO, who lost in the first round to Gerson Martinez Boza from Peru, beat Cody Booth after, and meets Joshua Feller. So what do we see here?
He's going to go up and down with a little bit of high right English. Cut the ball in and go back and forth just like that. There's a 7 past the 10, because if so, I like his odds here, Tim. But if not, we're going to have to think about something else. Maybe a safe.
Well, I do believe that 7 ball goes to the corner, so I think This is quite a nice layout to start with.
Yeah, totally agree. Best half the rail.
Got a little bit awkward there, queuing over the 8. Will have to leave himself long on the 7.
Yeah, have to be careful here. Don't hit that 8 ball with your cue. Oh, oh, barely missing. Hooking yourself on the 8 there. Tim?
Well, he could not have played it any better. But he's queuing over the 8 again, so has to stay smooth.
Juan Rosa Mendez, please proceed to table 6.
Quite some angle on the 8. We'll have to play to the left side of the 9, I feel like it.
He decided to let it stroke out a little bit more there. Didn't want to draw under the side pocket, just kind of took what the table gave him. Really good shot selection there.
Well, very clean run out, got in trouble a little bit, but really looked like there was no doubt in the system that he was gonna be out, so looking very confident. Not sure, was that a breaker run?
Yes, it was. Yeah. He had the cut shot on the 2 ball from the break and then went back and forth and then ran the rest of the rack out.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, if Robbie beat Filler the last time they have played, then we all know that Josh can be pretty fired up for things like that, so we might see him come out with everything he's got.
Yeah, if you notice in any sport, a lot of those all-time greats or great players, they always have little spikes in their head that, oh, I remember what happened 3 years ago, and that's gonna drive me for this next match or something like that. So, that they need those little motivations throughout each tournament. So it might play a part. You never know.
Well, I can tell you, there was a 2 minute and 43 seconds breaker run. Not too bad, but a dry break gets Robbie CAPITO to the table.
Safety there, Tim. Just like I remember you beating me at the World Championships. Now next time I play you, I'm gonna try to win.
Well, that sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so he's taking a jump cue out for this. Kind of surprised, but he probably just likes the distance more than probably trying to kick it in and have shape on the 2.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this when the 1 ball is so close to the rail because it goes off the table quite a lot. You gotta be careful.
Well, he
Oh, that
did
was
really not
controlled
have
there.
so much. Yeah, he didn't have so much air on the cue ball too. He just got over. I believe it was the 10. I'm not too sure. He just got over the ball, so cue ball didn't have enough hop to get off the table. Well, I do believe he has a small piece to cut it in. But I can understand also for Robbie that came cold to the table that might not be his favorite shot to open his rack.
Yeah, I don't see a lot else though. I'd rather go for it than play a tough safe. Are you going cue ball? Looks okay to me. What about that 5 here? Do you try to run into it if you can now? Or is that too much to ask for?
Well, if you can catch the left side, I would love to do so. If you catch the right side, it might come right in between the cue ball and the red 3 ball. Yeah, I like how he's played that. Beautiful shot.
Get that one a little thick to the pocket, but it still went in. You follow this straight forward and try to get straight on the 6, or do you just stop it there or drop back just a little bit?
Oh,
Rosa
yeah, I don't mind
being
drawing back
produced
just a
in
little
table
bit. Center of
6.
the table is fine, I would say, but he likes to play full strokes too, so maybe he just, yeah, he doesn't mind to move the cue ball that bit extra. So twice up and down. Would be good for this match if Robbie runs out here as well, because that will give both of them some feeling that they settle down.
Yeah, for sure. Confidence is big when you're playing someone like Joshua Filler or Robbie CAPITO. Gotta get through the ball and follow your steps. Looking to level it up here.
Yeah, nice run out after a big shot on the 1 ball. 1 each, and CAPITO breaking.
I'm interested to see where he breaks from. He might break from the side, which is very popular with this format. But I don't. The only person I see really breaking from the middle is like SBB or Eklund Kachi. The rest of everyone else probably generally breaks from the side.
Well, I did see some players get a little bit in between, like breaking from the corner out. That's what I also tried to do in the World 8 ball when I played one time, and I found the spread was nice if you hit him square, but if you hit him a little bit off, you leave him messy. But I've never been a fan to break from the rail. I like it a little bit more inwards.
Robbie's really come into his own as a player recently, the past year or so. He's been at that, he's been kind of in between where he could be anyone anytime, and then he finally made that push to where now, he's one of the top players. So it's cool to watch his progression, and it gives a lot of other players like myself inspiration.
Well, that break he had definitely will boost his confidence as well, because if you look at the layout, 4 to 5 will be fine. It's taking a little bit more time. Probably will go to the center of the table on the 6. How would you play shape to the 7 ball?
I would like to play the cue ball in between the 6-10, but if you can't for some reason, I like playing on the right side of the 10 ball. What's your preference here? I just like getting to the middle of the table right now with the 5, after the 5.
Well, I was thinking to play the right side of the 7 because you have a natural two-way path to play the 8 in the side. He came up a
Oh,
little
that makes
short from
sense.
5 to 6. Like now I would run 3 rails, and as long as I bump the third rail quite soft, or 2 rails, don't cross over, but just bump the long rail quite soft, you're guaranteed to have natural angle on the 7.
Juan Rosa Mendez, this is your final call.
Yeah, I totally
You
agree. I
have
like
1
that a lot.
minute to present at table 6.
Yeah, this is a make it and guaranteed get shape shot. It's guaranteed to be on the 8. Well, gotta say, he's coming out strong. Looking for his first breaker run for CAPITO.
He's not shy at all, that's for sure. He's ready for this match. Ten ball for the win.
Oh, he pounds it in, so he takes the lead 2-1. 1 run out on Josh's dry break and a breaker run. That break looked very good, making 2 balls. Yeah, it's evening in Puerto Rico right now. I believe it's 7:15 local time there. So we can get to see some crowd. Usually draws a pretty nice crowd in Puerto Rico, San Juan, the local convention center in San Juan. Beautiful place, very big, plenty of tables in the room. Yeah, always had a good time there.
What time is it where you are right now, Tim?
Just past midnight.
Good morning, my friend. With this break, can he see the one? The 6 ball came to Filler's rescue, I think, unless he can jump this ball in the side, maybe? Better would.
Well, if he jumps this, if he makes it, he has a chance to get on the 2 ball, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think it would be a crazy thing to go for. I wouldn't personally go for it, but I mean, you don't have a ton of options here. You could push and leave a shot, and that's about it.
Well, he's gonna jump this. Oh, foul. As he pushed some balls together. Not really. Difficulty in the jump was to land exactly, well, not on top of the ball, but like 70% on the ball. So it was not that easy, but it was a good chance.
Yeah, I don't think it was the wrong shot. I think it was the correct shot. He just didn't execute, that's all.
Well, let's see, do we find any difficulties here? I think yeah, just only that he can't reach a 2-ball, I would say. If he stuns off the rail, guaranteed to have angle to go up table on the 3. Yeah, just stay in line, I think.
The 4 past the 5 in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, I would say so. So he can float forward.
Good there. You roll this slow or do you come up for more angle? Just like that.
Well, I just go off 1 rail or 2 rails, either way. 2 rails to the center of the table. I mean, this is, for a player like Joshua, this is quite routine, I would say. I
Yeah,
don't even
for
remember
sure.
the last time he messed a layout up like this.
And it's 2-2. Joshua to break. The level of play is so high in these tournaments, Tim. It's, one mistake can mean the whole set.
Well, I just got corrected. CAPITO did not run out from Joshua's dry break, but pocketed a ball after Joshua's safety. That's what happened. If you look at the stats here, player overall performance, Joshua 905, Robbie CAPITO 952. That's some high class pool. Now, the biggest difference, 1 dry break for Joshua, or yeah, 1 dry break. And Robbie made that 1 foul just now, jumping. So far, pretty close set. Well, made the 1 ball on the break, got shape on the 2. Just that 7 ball could be annoying, but there's a 7-9 combination, or you could play the 7 in the side. So I don't think this is a very horrible layout.
Yeah, I mean, they all kind of go together, so I'm not sure if in the 7-9 is a good combo. It all kind of works together right there, which is nice. So I think if you get on the 5 ball, it's pretty open.
Well, it does
A
have quite
little
some angle on the
thin.
6. So we'll have
You
to
play
play
the
for the
7 in the
side
same
pocket.
pocket? Oh wow, we're thinking alike, Tim. Sorry to cut you off.
That's fine. I think we were about to say the same thing, so... Well, looking very solid. Just to get on the hill first.
You could tell he's very, very focused.
So, break a run from Joshua. Gets him on the hill first in his opening set.
Yeah, but I'm sure Joshua is still feeling a little pressure to close this out, because having a 1-set lead is very, very big in a short set race.
Well, remember I told you about that break a run in 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah.
This one was 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So he's definitely hitting a gear.
Is this the same side that he broke from in the last time he broke?
I think so. Yeah, because last time he made the 1 ball on the side, which he has not this time. So another chance for Robbie in this set. If Joshua had made the 1 in the side, look at the layout he would have gotten. So if Robbie can run out and put a good break after, he might be able to steal the set from Joshua.
Yeah, it's definitely anyone's game right now. Let's see how they all lay after a few shots here. 3 to the 4 is kind of tricky, though. You got to get almost straight in on it.
So we both would go to the short side, I would say. Or do you still like going to the top side of the 3 ball?
Yeah, I'd probably go to the short side. Play the 3 ball in the corner pocket right by him where he's standing.
Well, let's see. It does have too much angle, I believe. He's got an angle to run in the 7 or 9. Can he skim off the 9 still? Or does he have to pound the cue ball out?
I think you'd have to pound it out a little bit or really go through that with a lot of follows where it hits the ball and then goes through the ball. Keeps going. Yeah. Tried to do too much with that.
Well, and And look what he's given Josh. This is up for the grabs to win the first set.
Yeah, he's gonna need to get out here though. I mean, it's basically hill-hill. That's the way Josh is looking at it. Because you have to get out here if you're Josh. You don't want it to be hill-hill and Robbie breaking. Oh, how beautiful was that?
Look at that speed as well. Did not even doubt a single second about being hooked by the 8-6-10.
He should try playing pool for a living. I think he'd do well.
Yeah, you would think so, right? He is playing very fast too. Joshua nearly 15 seconds a shot, and Robbie almost 25 seconds a shot. So I think it shows who is very comfortable at the moment.
I also think those are their natural shot times too. He's on the slighter, faster side of it, and Robbie's a little on the slower, methodical side.
So first set goes to the killer, Joshua Filler. Takes the first set 4-2 against Robbie CAPITO, and it looks like he is leaving the arena for a little bit. So we'll take a minute break and we'll be right back with some stats, I guess. Okay, so welcome back. This is the second set between Joshua Filler and Robbie CAPITO in the 2024 Puerto Rico Men's Open presented by Samsung TV Plus. Close set we just had with only 2 mistakes, I believe, from Robbie. A foul on the jump, and in the end he's missed a ball where Joshua ran out. So Joshua started breaking in the first set. That's why Robbie was breaking in the first game of this second set. This is Chris Reinold and Tim de Ruyter calling the shots. Right, Chris?
Yes, that is our names.
Great. Perfect. Okay, so what do you see here?
I thought he should have came back a little more on that draw stroke, but he didn't want to come back too far because he was trying to break out the 3 from the 2. So here I would like to play the 2 and make the 2, and then play safe on the 3 ball or bank the 3 cross side.
Oh,
What do you think,
might have
Tim?
come up too short. Well, definitely had to get further down table to do any of your options, actually. Do you think he can still nick the 3 ball and bring the cue ball 2 rails behind the 9-6?
It'll be tough, especially because you're hitting it so thin that it's going to be hard to get the 3 to go far enough out to where he won't have a return safe or an easy kick. So maybe he's going to try to kick this ball in.
Well, could potentially go off the 9 in the worst case. Or end up safe behind the 9-6 if it catches the corner pocket jaw and bounces back.
There's definitely an option there, but got to be careful you don't hit the 7 ball. Like
The
a good
worst
opportunity
hit.
for Josh.
The worst hit in general is where you hit it this thin. That's where you instantly know, oh boy, I'm gonna sell out so bad. You just know.
Yeah, and even watching as a pool player like me and you are our pool instincts are very good. So when we see something that doesn't look right, we can see it from here. You know, we can kind of feel if something might go wrong. Kind of a bit of ankle here. You think he's okay?
Well, I think he's shooting this to the corner. I really don't like the side pockets on this particular shot. See?
I agree.
Oh, he's got it thick. Has he left the shot? Well, he has left a kick shot, but not too much shape on the 6 ball after.
Just glad to be back at the table, I promise.
Well, still Joshua has to kick this in and get something on the 6. Probably hit it firm, run into the 6-9.
Don't want to do
he's
that.
caught a double kiss.
Yeah, you're gonna sell out here.
Well, a little bit messy opening frame. Couple mistakes from both of them, but the player that wins this game might get a small boost out of it. Now the opportunity for CAPITO.
He might have to play short side on this, but I think he's okay. He's got to drop back a little bit. He's on the correct side of this ball.
Okay, so the sniper, Robbie CAPITO, his nickname, got a little bit fortunate to win that game. Of course, he did run out nice at the end, but yeah, the layout and got a little bit lucky to hook Joshua still on that 5 ball. But does give him a great opportunity to break the balls and possibly put a pack on the killer.
Yeah, no lead is safe in a race to 4. Just this side break.
Well, makes the 1. And, well, he makes 3 balls on the break and got shape on the 2. Look at this. 3 balls in the side pockets.
Yeah, you know, Filler is beating himself up in his head right now.
Yeah, not so much to add to these kind of layouts, right, Chris? I mean, looks kind of
Yeah, I mean,
obvious.
it's pretty-
Maybe 8 to 9, depending on how you get
potentially.
from the
It's
6 to the
just-
8.
Yeah. When you try to make this 4 ball, don't hit the 8 ball. Because if you hit the 8 ball, it might knock it in a place where it's going to be annoying to get to. It might tie up on the 9 maybe, unless you hit it with a lot of speed. Yeah, good shot. It might
Oh,
make
it doesn't
the
make the
6 ball
6
here
ball.
too.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
playing with fire there.
Oh. Good shape. Short shape. Wow. Even this, he almost scratched there. Oh yeah. I'm pulling out my hair. I'm gonna lose it in a few years anyway, so it's okay. Alright, go off that go off that rail over there to the left and come out. I think that's what he's gonna do because he likes to let out a stroke. There we go.
Yeah, this is to take a 2-0 advantage. Would be a nice break run on top of that steal in the previous rack. 2-0 for the sniper. And we might be looking at an even set score soon if he continues breaking like this.
Yeah, for sure.
We are playing best out of 3 sets, races to 4, and if we tie 3 each in the deciding set, we do have the shootout. But that's a long way from now. Who knows? Joshua Filler might be still in this set to steal it. Let's see. Break success for Robbie CAPITO, very high. 100%, that perfect. Only 50% for Joshua. If you look at the match overall performance, 870 against 881. So pretty close.
Nothing down.
Yeah, and does have pretty decent angle, I believe, to get in between the 2 and the 7, making the 1. Good shape on the short side of the 2.
Oh, how did he play this one? That was perfect speed.
Well, did get straight on the 2, so is he gonna draw back to where he is now, or is he gonna float it a little bit forward and cut the 3 ball?
I like drawing back.
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
if you can hit it like that, I would play it like this.
100%. Looks like he's catching gear again. You can't let him get loose.
Oh. Played it perfect. Could have been in trouble if he hit that 10, but he didn't. So he does get his first game on the board in his second set. After a dry break from Robbie CAPITO.
Yeah, it can flip so fast in these short races, Tim. I think even if Robbie has a good out or some sort of chance this rack, he needs to take it.
Yeah, a lot depends on this break as well. If Joshua makes a ball on the break and gets shape, we're tied at 2. If he has a dry break, that would be a chance for CAPITO to, like a must, run out basically. Well, could go very aggressive and cut the one and go twice the length of the table, but I expect him to play safe here.
Didn't get there, did he?
I don't think so.
Oh, look at that shot.
Well, I don't think he has it. He was trying to stick it with the 2, but slid a little bit more off the short rail. Still not an easy shot for Robbie. Or is he a little bit hooked by the 5? He could kick the 1 ball down table, right?
Yeah, I think so. I probably would rather do the kick than hit it thin. Because if you hit the thin side of it, you just never know. But he could also go to where he barely misses the ball in the top left, and it comes out 2 rails by the 3, and the cue ball comes down. Oh, he just went simple. But I'm not a big fan of this because Filler is so good at banking. He could play a 2-way bank, bank the ball, and if he misses, he's probably safe or at least a lot of distance. And if he makes it, then he'll run out from there most likely.
Oh, this is looking good. This is gonna lock up with the 2. Did he get there? I think he has the cover with the 7. And with the 2 ball, so no jump. And his only chance to kick. Oh, I don't even think he can go in between the 8 and the 7. Oh, beautiful hit. I think he has left the shot on the 2, but it was a beautiful hit there.
Yeah, again, here's where the bank comes in. He's a big favorite to make this bank. Yeah. Towards the 3, got a little weird on this. He might have to stun follow in 1, 2 rails. This is a very tough shot here, but he's really good at the stun follow. He's actually going to aim middle, and then he's going to come up on the cue as he hits it.
Well,
Did he get there?
That 10 ball, does he get there? No, he does not get there.
Okay, Tim, do you play safe here and you kick at it and get the 4 up table and leave it behind the 10? Or do you go back and forth to try to navigate their angle? Or do you run into the 10 ball with a lot of low left?
I like cutting with a lot of left and run into the 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not a hanger because of the spin, but I feel you kind of had to take it. But it would give him the rack and probably get on the hill and be a set favorite.
They're looking pretty good there. See, when he starts getting in this kind of a zone where he's just punching, getting down, not even really checking any angles, that's how you know he's just really locked in. And he's just playing free stroke.
Well, he does level the second set as well, Joshua Filler, and yeah, this is gonna be a nail biter because it's 2 games each for both players. I feel Robbie, it's not like he's missing open shots like easy stuff, but he's just not getting there at times. And Joshua looks really focused and determined to take revenge on Robbie. There's Seosea, and not too familiar with the lady next to her, excuse me.
Referee racking the balls. You think Filler might switch sides because he broke dry that last time? Oh, hey, there you go. See? It's like I can read minds. No, I can't.
We all know you can't. Okay, well, there is that 1 ball in the side.
Hello,
No
7.
shape on the 2. Ooh. Well, no shape on the 2, but he's definitely gonna put the 2 ball next to the 10 and the cue ball glued to the 3 ball. Maybe for a quick win.
Yeah, I think he was also trying to break the 3 out just a little bit, or trying to freeze him on the 3. He hit a little tougher, he hit a little harder than I thought he would have. But it's still good. Still very effective. Interesting here.
Can he cut, run into the 5 and the 7? Like catch the right side?
Yeah, potentially. I think he might be thinking of banking this though. Now he's calling the cut. This is almost one big drill here, where you just go to the middle of the table every shot. On this, you want to draw back to about where the spot is at. Unless he's thinking about playing it to the corner. Yeah, he is. Wow.
I'm quite surprised too. I probably would always draw back to play the 4 on the side.
I think the way he went just now is the correct shot though. Because then all you have to do is make the 4.
Well, with this 7 ball, has to make sure he has a good angle on the 8, or straight would work as well. Like this angle, he must play to the top side of the 9. I don't think he can get to the bottom side anymore.
Yeah, he's just free stroking now. And a 10 to get on the hill first in the second set, Tim. This is turned around very, very fast.
Yeah, Robbie looking good till 2-0, but especially that, I believe it was the 4 ball he missed. Trying to cut the 4 with spin and run into the 10 ball. I feel if he made that, this set would have been completely different. Yeah, the killer on the hill, looking to qualify for the last 16.
It sucks that one of these talented players has to go home, but I guess that's just how it is. They're both playing so well.
Okay, so here it's coming. Rack number 6. Hit that break really thin. I think he's gonna sell out. Because he broke those balls very thin. The 1 never threatened the side pocket. Shape on the 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4 nearby. Would you consider playing this with top right and go very short near the corner pocket?
Yeah, I like going 2 rails here. Especially being elevated like this. Just be careful of the 9 ball, you have to come in tight. Yeah, running to the 9 is okay also. Maybe stun out. We're gonna play this 3 ball in the lower left hand corner after the 2. Just like that. We gotta make sure we get up there so we can follow down in between the 7-9 for the 4 on the side. And this is a very tricky out. So the 5 to the 6 is still the key ball here. This would be an amazing out to do, especially to get on the hill, Tim.
Well, and also considering that if he makes one more mistake, he has done all the hard work for Joshua, and Joshua will probably finish the set. So there's quite some pressure. Can he get the cue ball to the center of the table? Or did he get a little bit straight on the 4?
Yeah, he might have gotten a little flat on the 4. He's just gonna have to draw back in between the 7 and the 9 here. Just stay right there. Just like that.
Well, tried to put the big stroke, but he's hooked himself behind the 9. Could have taken a cut if he left himself in between the 7-9. But came up short. So now, let's call this extension. Let's see. I don't think... Well, I can still kick around the 7-8. But I might like kicking over the other side. 2 rails, trying to catch it thin, possibly to make the 6 in the left corner pocket, or send the cue ball up table.
Yeah, it's a bad spot to be in, but you have to hit it with a decent pace. Probably about a... I mean, that was the pace. Maybe a little softer next time, but hey, it worked out for him, I think, and I think he sold out. Dang. That might be it. That might be it for Robbie. If Josh can take advantage of this opportunity.
Oh, great recovery shot there. He's in prime shape on the 8. We'll have to play the 9 in the side. I don't really see anything good that can happen here for CAPITO.
Yeah, it doesn't look that great for him in this set. Hopefully Robbie doesn't hear that scream that Josh does after he wins a match, but the fans might want to see it. Let's see if he does it.
Well, this concludes all the action for today. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. local Puerto Rican time. So Joshua Filler advances to the last 16, beating Robbie CAPITO 2 straight sets, and we will see plenty more action from this young man. This was Chris Reinhold and Tim de Ruyter wishing you a good night and hopefully see you tomorrow.
You guys tune in tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow.